Dynamic duo here.
Doing another nerd out moment with Chad Hardin.
Woo! Hey, everybody. How we doing?
All right, so
It's been a year.
yeah.
Jeez. How you guys been?
Doing good.
He's a little happy camper. I'll tell you off camera why. Now there's something I got to ask you. Your last panel last year, your last quote to the whole audience has stuck with me, where you said, "Nerds are toxic."
Yeah.
And honestly, ever since you said that, I've been like keeping my eyes open more on it, and I'm like really seeing what you've been talking about. I thought just people are getting angry and all that, but I'm starting to pay attention to who's been doing that, and it's like, why are you acting like this? High school's over.
Right.
We're all adults now.
Mature.
Right. And then college. I mean, anyone who's gone to college, it's like there's groups. There really is no real popular whatever. There's groups, clubs, and all that stuff. I mean, the world is completely different after high school. What's the whole point of holding on to that toxic?
I think what it is, and this is my own personal theory, but it used to be, and there's a comedian that has a bit on this, but it used to be you said something stupid, and all your peers would like beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
And the stupid sort of ended there, and everyone learned how to act right, because if you act, society had a way of correcting you.
Yeah.
Well, now with the internet and anonymity, you can act the fool
You get away with it. Yeah.
And not only that, but find other people who like acting the fool, and then so you have like clusters of fools. You know what I mean? Just running around the internet unchecked. And it's a lot harder to tell Cyberbob 469 or whatever. You know what I mean? Just shut the hell up. But anyway, you know what I mean?
That's the whole thing. Like, I've noticed even like when you physically are trying to like talk to somebody or whatever, and they're having an attitude. It's like, wait, I just approached you proper. I'm talking normal. I'm not going to give you a baby voice because you're grown. I'm grown.
Yeah.
I can understand if you're having a bad day, but it's like now you're trying to take it out on me. It's like, what did I do to you?
Yeah.
If someone's trying to be nice to you, you should be nice to someone back.
Yeah.
And kindness can be returned, but it's like at the same time.
Don't mistake kindness for weakness.
Well,
yeah.
Now this
is also it's okay to have a different opinion.
Yeah, honestly, debates are okay, but I've noticed it's like maybe I'm going to be criticized for saying this. Maybe not enough violence has been happening because, like, I grew up in Chicago, Southside,
Right?
So,
I grew up in Vegas.
Yeah.
I grew up here.
I remember that. And it's like you were just saying, you acted stupid or whatever, someone straightened you out. And that's the whole thing. If you're starting by initiating already confrontational words and whatnot, my mentality still, till this day, he's criticized me for it, is I expect someone to escalate it to a point where it's going to get violent. I mean, I can never leave that mentality for some reason, even though I'm not going to necessarily attack them for it.
Right.
I kind of been wondering, and he's been pointing out, my son I'm speaking of, that people don't think that. They think it's just going to be words and all that.
What people think is words. Mm-hmm. You insult each other.
Yeah.
And you do not inflict violence on each other.
Right.
You don't do that.
Yeah.
But when you come across the one person that does, it's like, oh,
right.
What's going on?
Well, and everyone has a freaking gun. Like the girl that got shot because her basketball rolled into her neighbor's yard. It's like, god damn. Like,
throw it back.
Yeah, right.
That gets your
ball.
What
I mean? Like, and who knows? There might be some backstory to that we're not catching. But still, I mean, it was a little girl. Like what's a little girl?
You're sick for that.
Yeah. Anyway, no, people have lost their. And the other thing I think though is like maybe this shit happened a lot, and we just didn't have the internet, so nobody knew about it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
I kind of questioned it, because stories back then was word by mouth.
Yeah.
Unless finally the news will report it, But I don't know. I mean, I think honestly, this is. I remember you say, "What we give up, what we gain, we give up." I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember the quote you gave last time in an interview.
Well,
what we give up, we gain.
With the time passing,
So if I'm misquoting you, forgive me. But the whole thing is, I think we're giving up a little too much of. I'm not going to be a Bible thumper about it, but the love thy neighbor.
Yeah.
And like I said, where I grew up, there's community.
That's not okay. what happened?
It's
Oh, it's that Wi-Fi.
Oh,
The
okay,
Bluetooth
okay.
Wi-Fi, it
Okay.
keeps shutting off.
If someone's a dick to you can ignore it, repress it. That's not healthy, right?
No.
You know what I mean? Bottle that shit up. Eventually, you're gonna explode, right? You can retaliate, which leads to escalation, right?
Yeah.
You know, and you know what I mean? Someone eye for an eye makes the whole world blind.
Right.
Or you can just let that shit go. And that's forgiveness, right? Okay. So, it just happens to be Jesus' mentality where it's like, hey, dude, just let that shit go. You know what I mean? But, that's love thy neighbor, do unto others. That's the golden rule.
Right.
And yeah, we've lost that. Even in religion, we've lost that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, dude, church ain't the same.
Like, thou shalt not kill.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't kill anything, not even animals.
Yeah, so anyway, it's just, no, we got too many people. It used to be, there were a few carnival barkers, and I think everyone wants attention so bad. Like in the United States,
Yeah.
what do kids want to be the most now? They want to be an influencer. Well, how do you separate yourself from the crowd? Well, you gotta shout louder than anybody else. And kids in other countries, like, they want to be astronauts, they want to be something, a lawyer, a doctor, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what do kids in the United States want? I want to be an influencer. That's not a real thing.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Seriously, that celebrity.
Yeah.
That celebrity fame. Just a lot of celebrities have been miserable for a
Well,
very long time.
how can you influence if you're not an expert in something?
Right.
Do you know what I'm
You have to know
saying?
what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. So you got to go be an expert in something.
Don't just say something and you have no idea what you're talking about.
Right. Yeah. But that's where we're at, So, no. We need to go back to etiquette. We need to go back to that a little bit, for sure.
Like this panel we had right now,
This is nice. This
honestly.
is a very nice one.
This is what
Yeah, I liked it too, yeah.
This is what I like. You know what I mean? We were clapping for each other. There are those with some disabilities. No one's
Yeah.
feeling sorry for anybody.
No.
We're all being friendly because we all have something in common. We love comic books.
Right.
We love these cartoons.
Right.
We love being nerds. That's
Right.
really,
It's a community.
Right,
yeah,
it is.
honestly.
It is.
And like I said, when you said about them being toxic, it's like, back in the day, they were the welcoming ones, the most welcoming
Right.
types, because again, they wanted to be part of the in crowd.
Right.
So the more friends you had,
Yeah.
the more you had a chance of having.
But notice, once again, though, we're in a group. We're together.
Yeah.
We're looking at each other. We're looking at the emotions. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're reading people's faces. You say something, can you imagine if someone said, hey, look at that asshole. That happens every 5 seconds on the internet.
Right.
But you're not going to do that to someone's face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
really
that's
I'm
where
a
we're
cowardly mentality.
right. That's where we're getting away from it. We're not spending enough. I mean, I never like my kids. They don't hang out. Dude, I was hanging out with my friends 24/7. You know what I mean? Kids nowadays, like, they're on their phone doing all this shit. I'm like, dude, where are your friends at? What friends? What the fuck?
All they do is, be on
yeah.
their phone.
Yeah.
They can talk to their friends.
Yeah, and yeah.
Watch other people play video
Right.
games.
I know. I do
I don't
not
understand
get that.
it.
I don't get that at all.
I mean, it's just because either they're funny or.
But you were supposed to be funny with your friends,
Right,
playing the video games,
right.
somebody telling a joke. And
No,
whatnot.
go experience it.
Yes.
Everybody's living their life through somebody else now, and they're not living their life, So,
And that was the thing. Even if you weren't the athletic type when you went out, I mean, there was other activities
Yeah.
to do of going outside and hanging
Yeah.
out with your friends. It wasn't always sports and skateboards
Yeah.
and whatnot.
yeah, for sure. Dude, I was a fucking athlete, dude. I can't see shit. Like so this eye don't work. I don't even know what direction it's pointing right now. What direction is it pointing? Is it going in? Is it going out? Up or down? I don't know. And it wasn't until like my glasses got smashed for like the 20th time playing baseball that my eye doctor said, the next time you bring this kid in with a smashed face, I'm turning you into child services because the boy can't see the ball coming at him. You know what I mean? So, I think I was 16 the last time I played any sport. But like, dude, we swam, we rode bikes, we fucking camped, we
Even walked.
we
Even
made
walking.
movies. We made movies. We'd go, like, my friend had a VHS camera, dude. Like, we went and we made like a dummy full of watermelons and pushed them.
Yeah, so
But
you're
yeah.
saying.
No, I'm just, and but, okay. Kids, like, there was a girl in Salt Lake who made a dry ice bomb and shoved it in her neighbor's mailbox. And, dude, I did that shit all the time, dude. I was blowing shit up. I used to go down to the Moapa, the Indian reservation, get the M80s, dump all the gunpowder into like a big old PVC pipe. And I know, right? And then I would go to the street corner and throw it down the top of the street sign and just blow up the whole street corner. Okay.
Just don't give a date.
That shit will get you life in prison for terrorism now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so maybe they feel like they don't have the freedoms that we did. I mean, we did some crazy shit. We filled one kid's car with DAP. We just went and got like a whole bucket of DAP and just poured it in his floor. He had a convertible, He was an asshole. We just,
So Chet Hardin was always rebellious.
Yeah.
Because I remember you saying you come from a family athlete. So.
Yeah. No. And my brothers all, dude, my wife's calling. Oh, shit. She's calling. I had my phone. Anywho.
Comic-Con this year.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I love this show, man. I love coming back home. I need to go visit.
Your old stomping ground, the
Yeah,
comic
I
book
need
store.
to go visit some friends. Since last year, my grandpa passed,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
and so I need to go see my family. But no, like Robert and I went to high school together. The guy that came up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I see like all my homies. It's fun.
You little Hellraisers.
Dude,
from
yeah,
back in the
well,
day.
Robert and I never did any crazy shit. Most of the crazy shit I did with my cousins, and I grew up next door. I was next door neighbor with my cousins.
That's even worse.
So
Of
we,
course
yeah.
they-
Well, I had two brothers and my two cousins. It was like,
Family gets you in more trouble than
Dude, family
anybody
gets-
else
yeah.
because they're the only ones that know how to push those buttons to get
Yeah.
you to say yes.
no, we did some crazy. Dude, we made missile launchers and yeah. Those estate rockets. We get like the cardboard tubes and shove the estate rockets in there and just. Yep, we did. Yeah.
So fun.
Good times, man. Good times. Never to come back.
Even just for shits and giggles here, when he was smaller, because I gave him all my old GI Joes, my Ninja
I
Turtles,
bought
and all that.
Yeah.
And when he had friends come over, he wants to pull it out and play with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I would have the parents
Right.
of his friends saying, "Oh, well, my child's not into that stage. I think he's past it, whatever." And they just didn't know how to play with it. They would look at him weird. And once he showed them how to play
Yeah.
with action figures, they were having a
Oh, yeah.
blast. You hear these kids laughing
Yeah,
and
yeah,
everything
yeah.
like that. And it's like, Jesus,
It's like use your own
for
imagination.
us, it was natural.
Dude, I had like this giant toy collection in my office. And one day my son came in, and I had like Whoopi Goldberg signed Guinan, and Armin Shimmerman's like signed Quark. I had like all these he opened all of them. I had all the original. I had all the original Mutant Turtles.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
all the OG Mutant Turtles.
Oh my God.
And you know what's funny
I had
though?
them
Like
from the 90s.
I come into my office and he's opened all of them and he's doing, and I just all right, that's what toys are for.
It's like, thank God you're playing with them.
I know.
Okay, you're having
I know.
fun, but it's like,
Yeah.
Jesus, I wish you would
You
talk
know,
to me.
you're gonna get mad at a kid for playing with toys. I mean, that's what
That's
what was happening.
I'm saying though, considering what it is to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know what
see,
you're saying. What it is to them, it's like, oh, hey, I'm
when
gonna go
he
have
was
fun
growing
with
up
this.
though, I always bought him two, one to play with and one to keep.
Oh.
So like all of his toys, and like he had a green Power Ranger,
Oh.
and he played with it so much, you shake it like this, and the arms would just windmill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like because the joints were so loose,
Yeah.
just and the arms. Just, but I got one of those mint in the box for him, and I got a Spider-Man mint in the box for him. Anyway, So one of these days, and he's not into it like I'm into it. Like obviously he went in the military and whatnot, but that was the plan though. Like one day, be like, hey, here's all your toys from your childhood. And he'd be like, what's this shit? Why'd you keep this? I don't know. But I figured maybe one day he'd like that. So
Or at least pass to his kids to
yeah,
come.
and maybe his kids can open up and play with
Yeah.
it.
I bet you'd love to see the reaction on his face. Do you know how much that's worth?
I know. Well, my daughter the other day, she turned my garage into her art studio. She wants to be a sculptor. And she saw, I have comics out the wazoo. And she's like, Dad, can I throw this shit away? I'm like, okay. The answer to that is, yeah, you can throw it away you want to. Or, and I just reached in the book and I pulled this out and I said, why don't you Google how much that's worth? It was like the first appearance of Cable.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And she's like, $1,000? I'm like, yeah. I was like, so why don't we sell it for $1,000 rather than just? So right now that's what I'm doing. I'm selling all my old comics to like fund my new the comics I'm making.
Yeah.
And I'm like, let's do that instead of just chuck them in the bin,
So the art bloodline isn't done with the Hardins.
Oh no. My daughter's gonna be a real artist, but she's like picked the hardest. She wants to sculpt with marble. She wants to do like what Michelangelo did, and she's out there. You can hear ding 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 ding. So she's, I'm like, God damn. You know what I mean? Like, I'm out there just drawing this, But no, she'll be the real thing.
I just can't wait for the day of the art gallery.
Yeah.
I'm saying that right.
I know. But she's like spin the wheel like the toughest thing, and I want to do that. But she is so determined.
But that's very bold and ballsy.
Oh, for sure.
So,
no.
I mean, I'm wondering where she got it from.
Yeah.
Learn from the best.
Marble sculptors are probably the real rebels out of all of them.
No, she definitely, like I said, art is a means to a mean, and she definitely got bit by that for sure. Out of all my kids, she got bit by that. So I feel bad for her. Because like her sisters are going to be like, her oldest sister's going to be a doctor, and her other sister right now, she's thinking either business or attorney. So they're going to be they're going to be like the multimillionaires and shit. Erica's going to be out in the garage. Ding, ding, ding. That's just the way it goes though. So, whatever.
Oh my God. Yeah, honestly, you did wonderful with your kids.
Yeah. No, I love them. They're good. They're,
And of course, credit to your wife.
Oh,
the way you always describe her, she's a pioneer woman.
Yeah. Dude, all they did was give them money. You know what I mean? Joy, yeah. No.
So your wife's the head honcho.
Oh, dude, yeah.
But you married a good woman.
I did. I married up. There you go, boys. Marry up. Okay? Marry someone you don't deserve. And then learn how to act right. That's the secret to success right there. So. Yeah. All right, guys. We got 40 seconds, so let's.
Just tell everybody, we're going to finish off with Chad this time. Just tell everybody to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, guys.
Oh, and then also your newest one.
Death Watch, #1, out right now. Look for it on my Whatnot page, Hardin_art.
Hey, thank you very much.
Okay, guys.
Thank you very much.
All right.